So, why do you all not smiling? Let's smile. Give your best smile now.
Huh.
Angga, why do you speak English with them?
Nah, ini nih kenapa saya bicara bahasa Inggris. Karena di sekolah kita punya ekstrakurikuler bahasa Inggris yang diajarkan langsung oleh Pater Goma. Dan juga tidak lama lagi sebentar akan ditampilkan sebuah penampilan storytelling dari teman kita, Fani Malo.
Hi everyone. Thank you for the chance that are given to me.
Thank-
Now, I'm Fani. Will tell you a story about the origin of deer in Sumba. Have you heard this story before?
Not yet.
Okay, now I will tell you the story and please listen to me. The origin of deer Ruha. And sometimes in ancient time, Umbu Mahenggingu from Nipa escaped from the sting of thousands of wasps in Waijilu and found a safe place to Mahubokulu. Upon arrival in Mahubokulu, he intends to settle in that place. A short time later, Umbu Mahenggingu met Umbu Huki from Lewakabihu. They also quarreled because each of them insisted that he was the one who arrived first, so that he was entitled to own the land where they were. To determine who was more entitled to the land, they held a sparring match in spearing the hairs of the two of them. In that match, Umbubuki won because he was adhesive on the tip of the spear so that the hair could be attacked. But Umbu Mahenggingu did not want to admit defeat. Then they were again in the way of the stepping on the tip of the spear, but this time Umbuhuki still won. Then the two of them clashed again to determine who was entitled to own the land by asking directly to the land. Umbu Mahenggingu, without Umbu Huki knowledge, hit an old man under a mound of earth with a message. Who shouted first should not be bothered, he said. So he invited Umbu Huki back to compete, saying, "Let's call this land for us to ask who has it. If he responds, then he has the right to own this land." Okay, Umbuhuki agreed. So Umbuhuki shouted, "All land, are you mine?" But there is no reply. He repeated again, and so up to 4 times, there remained no validity. Next, it was Umbu Mahenggingu's turn to shout, "Oh land, are you my land?" "Oh yeah, I'm your land," said the hidden old man. He repeated again, there is also a reply. Until 4 times, there is still an answer. So Umbu Mahenggingu won, so that he was the owner of that place. After that, Umbu Mahenggingu invited his ally, Umbu Ropa, to jointly to expel Umbu Huki so as to flee to Lewa. Lewa Ngambangu, Matawai Yengu. But before reaching Lewa, in the middle of the journey, Umbu Huki met someone who gave kameti or slaughtered animals, a horse for supplies. Then the horse was slaughtered. But when the horse meat that was being cut and sliced, suddenly came the people who chased Umbu Huki so that they ran for their lives. sliced again. But the horse meat that was being sliced was left behind and trampled by the horse of the attackers. Apparently, maracus are still protecting them. There was a miracle. The slices of meat that were trampled earlier turned into animals somewhat resembling horses, but smaller in stature and ran into the forest. The attention of the trackers was distracted by the incident and hunted down the animals, so Umuhuki could save himself. The little animals were later named deer or Ruha because they came from the trampled meat Karuha Ruhaku. Since the incident, many deer animals have been found in forests of Sumba. Ringgit folklore told by Umbu Lidula Kinggela, rewritten by Umbu Jarabara, and retold by me, Fani. So that's the story that I brought this time. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry for the bad pronunciation and good afternoon.
Kita tepuk tangan sekali lagi untuk Fani